Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your monthly reading for July 2024. This is for Gemini and Gemini rising, and we're going to jump right into it. Gemini, happy 4th of July. Happy Canada Day. Happy Bastille Day. Happy July. This is going to be a month you will never forget. I'm looking at what's going on for you. You have no idea. This is your month. This is gonna be a huge month. One thing that it's very charged up. There's a lot of charged up energy here. There's a lot of great things happening. A lot of big highs. Now, this is a month where I really want you to put yourself out there. Okay, I really want you to put yourself out there. Make connections. Build strategies. Think big. Think big. All right. Dream big. All right. I always say, don't live a little, live a lot, live a lot. This is the month to do it. All right. There's so much happening for you. So much happening for you. But the bigger thing is, so this is a month where Saturn's retrograde, Neptune's going retrograde, Pluto's already retrograde. But once we get to August, as soon as August kicks off, Mercury goes retrograde. Okay. Your ruling planet. And so you're going to feel that energy. So you just want to get things done this month. Everything that you're passionate about, all the goals that you have set for yourself, your path to enlightenment, do it this month. All right. You really, really want to do. And then Jupiter, which is in your sign, goes retrograde after Mercury retrograde. So do everything now. Everything, you've got all this great energy for you. All right. So this is going to be a very special month for you. All right. Because there's a lot happening here. This, by the way, there's about 30 major minor aspects. This is just the highlights. And so after I'm going to do an overview of all the big things I want you to pay attention to. That's going to be really significant for you. And then I do your spread. After your spread, if you're new to my channel, that's when I break it down week by week. I tell you everything that's happening every week, all the aspects to look out for. There are a lot. You're going to have some big changes this month, Gemini. It is going to be a special month for you, like I said. So that's a sign. You hear the church bells? Amazing. Now, first week, we kick off this month really on Tuesday, July 2nd, when Mercury trines Neptune. I absolutely love this. There is something here that this really supports creative energy, really creative, like you having light bulb moments, but also the arts. Remember, the art has been inspiring us for centuries and centuries and centuries and centuries and centuries and centuries. Really get inspired by the arts this day. I think that might ignite something in you. Okay. You got art in your home. You bought it for a reason. You bought it to be inspired. So really, go to a museum, go to a gallery, do something that's really moving. Neptune's also compassion, spirituality. It's got to be really, really absolutely nice. I really like this aspect that's with Neptune. All right. And then also that same day, Mercury will move into Leo. So this is going to be really cranked up for you. All right. Cranked up because Leo rules your third house, Gemini. You are the native ruler of the third house. Mercury is your ruling planet. All right. So there's this vibe. Okay. Leo is very big. It's very big and bold. It has the spotlight. The sun rules Leo. That's why it has that roar. Think of Leo with a lion. So this is you just feeling very ambitious, really driven in the way of communication, in the way of even processing things, thinking things. You're thinking big now, thinking really, really big, almost theatrical too. Mercury and Leo. Oh yeah. Very theatrical energy. It's almost like you being on a stage, commanding an audience. All right. It's you learning the lyrics of a Taylor Swift song and literally singing it from the rooftops, because you want everybody to know. So take advantage of this. All right. This is being very confident. This is being very expressive. Use this. Mercury is your planet, Gemini. Use this. Mercury and Leo is like not holding back. All right. Definitely not holding back. Now, on the same day, and it's not even on this, that's what I'm saying, is like what another aspect that on this whiteboard is Venus trining Saturn. So you see that this is a big kickoff to the month. All right. This is happening on that same day on Tuesday, July 2nd, Venus trining Saturn. This is you. I really want you to put wheels in motion at this point. I really want you to put wheels in motion. There's possibly something really big brewing for you in terms of career. All right. Really big, because remember, remember, Venus is in Cancer. All right. Your second house, salary, income, money, finances. Venus itself rules money. All right. Saturn is in Pisces, your 10th house of career, fame, public recognition, honors, achievements, social status, leadership. This is huge. This is, just think matters of the heart and in terms of everlasting, in terms of something here where you're putting wheels in motion, you're making a significant that lasts, long-term goals here. All right. Something significant. This is really, really, really nice. And one of the reasons why I'm bringing this up, Venus trining Saturn, which is a very auspicious aspect. This can also be love and relationships for you as well. All right. There is some commitment that you're exploring right now or putting a lot of emphasis on, or something new coming into your life. And the reason I say that is because Saturn is really good this month. Okay. Saturn's on his best behavior this month. Saturn is being supported through the new moon that we're having in Cancer in your second house of money. But also when you get to July, is it 10th? On July 10th, Saturn, the sun is going to trine Saturn. All right. That is July 10th. That's going to be amazing. That's going to be amazing. A sun trining Saturn. Saturn is, remember, long haul energy, in it to win it, like commitment energy. All right. Really, even you putting in like action, responsibility into this. This is Saturn that we're talking about. Can be career. There's been so much career stuff that's happening for y'all. But this is something that could be really, really deep on this emotional level, because remember, Sun in Cancer, water sign, Saturn in Pisces, water sign. So there could be something that runs really deep around this time, like something, an agreement, a bond, something here, something new, contract. I wouldn't be surprised with Mercury and Leo, with this new moon in Cancer. There's something big happening, but it is going to be emotionally moving for you. And I really, really, really love this. Now, back to Friday, July 5th. That's when we have this new moon in Cancer, and it is amazing. You've got Saturn bear hugging this new moon. I mean, this is really, really special. Remember, that's like longevity. There's this long shelf life of something happening. Remember, Cancer it rules your second house of money, finances, income, salary, but also self-worth and self-value. If you're not here for money, if money is not a matter for you, it's you feeling that confidence. And when you have all these planets moving into Leo, that really bolsters it. But there's also something happening this month that's going to be like this a bullet train for you. All right. But before we even get to that, what I love about this new moon is that the Mars is going to sextile Saturn. Okay. And that's cute. That's cute, y'all. That's the two malefic planets who really don't want to get along. They really prefer like making things like hard for you. But this is a sextile. This is harmonious. This is them. This is Mars going to Saturn. Me like, okay, you like Dirty Dancing? And Saturn's like, yeah, I did. Whatever, I did. I'm like, okay, well, maybe let's hang out and just agree on this, that this is a great movie. But the point is, they're agreeing here. They're agreeing to work together. They're working together for you. This is absolutely amazing. This is 1,000% amazing. So this is really like, think about coming home. Think about coming home. You got your arms full of, fish in aquariums, whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but there's Mars and Saturn opening the door for you. Okay. They're making your life easier. This is happening during this new moon. Set intentions. Make this count. Make this count. Now, on Monday, July 15th. Oh, yeah. So here we go. We're turning this around. By the way, you see all the blue asterisks on both sides. Those are always like the best days of the month or best aspects. You got a lot of planets changing signs. Right? You got Venus moving into Leo, Mercury moving into Leo. We're moving into Leo season, but look at that. Mars is moving into your sign, Gemini. That is, that's big. That's big. Okay. But before we even get to that, Monday, July 15th, I want you to pay attention. Mars is going to conjunct Uranus. This is going to be interesting. This is think of Mars as like this drill sergeant, right? And then Uranus is like the guy in Catch-22. He's just kind of like rebellious and just does his own thing. And very, very, he wants his freedom. All right. That's Uranus here. All right. But remember, Uranus is breakthroughs, okay? It's breakthroughs. And there's some sort of big breakthrough that you could have around this time. Now, this could be something really deep because Mars conjuncting Uranus is happening in Taurus, okay? Taurus rules your 12th house. I've explained this to you in your past readings. you're gonna this is why this is such a great month for you, all right? Because we're finally leaving all that Taurus energy. Okay, remember, it's sure Uranus is still going to be in Taurus for a few months before Uranus moves into your sign next year, which we'll talk about next year, just for a little bit. Permanently in 2026. Well, not permanently but for like 8 years. But anyway, this is going to be really big because it's in your 12th house, and the 12th house is the subconscious. So there's something that you could really unroot. There could be this big shift in the way that you're just like, I feel all this power and confidence this month, and I'm no longer letting this control me. I'm surrendering this. You got that full moon in Capricorn that's requiring that from you anyway. So this could be a really big day for a breakthrough for you. Okay. Really big day for a breakthrough. There really could also be something that it's just something that just sets you free this day. But with it being a powerful aspect, it is also an aspect where something could be surprising, but the fact that it's happening in your 12th house, all right? It could be, 12th house is self-sabotage energy, so don't do anything to yourself this day where you're just like putting yourself in like a low energy frequency, because we're talking about the subconscious here. But the other thing is 12th house is also hidden enemies. And so there could be something that you find out where someone is doing something like very like, what are you doing, right? So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Now, on Saturday, Mars will sextile Neptune. I love this energy. It's compassion. It's really heightened compassion, intuition, creativity. Compassion is a big thing here with Mars sextiling Neptune. It's so funny. Mars and Neptune, I've explained this before. They could not be more different. It's like putting two kids that have nothing in common in the same room, making them like hang out. All right. The goth kid and the cheerleader, whatever it is. All right. But they're hanging out. They're getting along. This is a very harmonious aspect. So for you, this is really nice. There could be something really big here. It's really like, think about jumping in a rushing river because you dropped your sandwich, right? You got to save your sandwich or, dog, whatever it is. But this is hero energy. And again, this could be very, very significant for you in terms of the shift in career. Because remember, Neptune is also, Neptune's retrograde now with Saturn in your 10th house of career, public recognition. The same day Mars moves into your sign. Wow. Mars just joined Jupiter in your sign. Mars's drive, it's that energy, it's high energy, it's ambition, it's action, it's a lot of action. Things are going to go pick up for you big time. Mars, Mars and Gemini, first of all, this could be until September 4th. All right. So you've got Mars in your sign for a while. But it is this, really just a lot of curiosity, a lot of mental stimulation, a lot of communication. You're going to be very communicative around this time. You may even yearn for it. You would not be able to go a day without being able to talk to people. Like, this is making things happen for you. All right. Take advantage of this. It's also restless energy. Remember, you rule the third house, and so Gemini, third house, nervous system, right? So this could be a lot of just like you being restless. Mars being there, yeah. So focus your energy in terms of your passions, what you want for yourself, your path to enlightenment, your nirvana, whatever it is, okay? This is going to be a really amped up energy. Mars in your sign, all right? So it really is having that drive, but that focus too. It is, this is not giving a kid an iPad, all right, to keep them busy. This is giving a kid an easel, 30 paintbrushes, like buckets of paint, the right lighting, right? This is really investing. This is igniting your passions, okay? You're not going to give Brad Pitt, a script written by a penguin. This is like really, really like making things matter and really focusing on, this is my passion. This really moves me. I'm putting all my energy into it. All right. Just FYI, whatever it is, make it count, make it real. Mars is going to do that for you. Okay. Make something, like really, really matter for you. Use Mars right now in your sign. All right. Now, Sunday, July 21st, we have that full moon in Capricorn. I did that separate video on the full moon in Capricorn. Remember, we had one June 21st. Now we have the, very rare second one in Capricorn at 29 degrees. Something coming full stop here. Full stop. Now, it could have to to do with money. It could have to do with money. It could have to do with sex as well. This is your 8th house, all right? Intimacy, all right? It's very intense placement, the 8th house, but something's got to go. This is your transformation. The 8th house is death and rebirth. So there is something changing here. There is something changing in a really big way for you, all right? With this full moon in Capricorn. Really, 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 really nice. And of course, we'll talk more about this in your weekly reading. And then if you are new to my channel, did I say this already? After I already did. Okay, so I break it down week by week after. Now, with a lot of the placements that aren't here or aspects that aren't here, just looking at my notes, Venus sextiling Jupiter on the same day of the full moon. Hello, you've got the 2 benefic planets, Jupiter in your sign. Very, very, very nice. Remember, Venus is in Leo at this point. That's it. Yeah. Venus is in Leo at this point in your 3rd house of communication. I mean, this is really big. This is really big. So make things happen. This is going to be really, really nice. The sun trining Neptune that same day. Oh my goodness. This is, again, that compassion energy, spirituality. Creativity is a big thing. Use your imagination. Your imagination is going to run wild. Now, the biggest thing of all, Mars trining Pluto. Oh my diddly days. This is so first, 2 very powerful planets. Remember, Mars is in your sign at this point. Trining Pluto, trines being incredibly auspicious. Oh my goodness. Pluto being in Aquarius. So this air energy, you love this, Aquarius, your BFF, fellow air sign here. So a lot of big picture energy here, but this is really you calling the shots, you taking that action. Just expect change. Just expect a lot of change on a spiritual level, just something about you, the way that you see things happening in your world, even education, publishing, broadcasting could be themes around this time. Long distance travel, wouldn't be surprised if there's something that has to do with travel abroad, but this is you. This is empowerment energy. This is a lot of courage. Mars trining Pluto, courage. You saw La La Land. You saw Emma Stone in the beginning of the movie. She was that barista dreaming about being that actress. She took that action to be that famous actress. At the end of the movie, she was that famous actress. This is Mars trining Pluto. You've got this. You got this. Take that action. This is things happening for you. All right. Pluto brings that intensity, but Pluto, again, death and rebirth. Like there is something changing for you. Now, Monday, July 22nd, we officially move into Leo season. So this is Leo season is just fun. It's wild. It's silly. It's fun. It's wild. It's fun. It's silly. It's, the sun rules Leo, like I mentioned. All right. So it's in its domicile, but this is like big heart energy too. This is you feeling so wildly ambitious and passionate. I really love it. And you could feel very magnetic around this time, especially the way that you communicate. You could be like, heads could be turning your way because just how you speak and just being very commanding. I love this. Now you see that this is your 3rd house, so this is short distance travel as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if y'all are taking trips because you got the 3rd house and the 9th house. So 2 houses of the zodiac will activated around this time. So do it. I always say travel is a force of good. All right. Now, with the fact that Sun is moving into Leo, which we love, it may start off a little bit of a squeeze. You got the Sun opposite Pluto on that same day. So this is the sun is ego, right? And so, and this is Pluto at play. So this is just a day where you do not want to walk in the office wearing a crown and going to your boss and just saying a lot of stuff. Like, not today. All right. You can do it another time, but not today. Sun in Leo, fixed sign. Pluto in Aquarius, fixed sign. This is fixed energy. You got to, really work with these energies here, but just, this is a day, the biggest thing of all, this is a day not to be hard on yourself. Okay. But again, we'll talk more about this on Thursday. You've got Sun sextiling Mars. Again, another special aspect. This is so special. This is the Sun in Leo in the 3rd house, which you rule. Mars in your sign. Take action. You could even see things starting to transpire for you around this time. A lot of big energy. Again, this is just big time energy. This is really big energy. Sun in Leo, fire sign. Mars in your sign, air sign. You know what happens when oxygen and fire get together. take advantage of this. You know, this is also really, you know, sexual energy. This is like really amped up, just confidence too, just confidence. And it is physical energy. We're talking about the sun here, like vitality, right? And then Mars bringing that physical energy. So you could just be very active this day too. Very self-assertive, really, really nice. Now, Mercury's moving into Virgo that same day. So you see Mercury actually leaves Leo, moves into Virgo. So Mercury rules Virgo too. You share that with Virgo. Mercury, you know, y'all being mutable. Mercury rules both of y'all. But we also say Mercury is not only in domicile, but also exalted in Virgo as well. So Virgo rules your 4th house. So there could be a lot of focus and shifts on home or a continuation of that because they're, you know, leaving Cancer season. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. Let's see what's going on for you, Gemini, for this month, which is, you see, it's a loaded month. July is a loaded month. A lot of really very powerful shifts, very powerful energies. All right. So let's see what's going on for you, Gemini. Gemini moon, Gemini rising. If you want to read for any other placements in your chart, you're absolutely welcome to, if you know your birth chart. So Gemini, let's get started. See what's going on for you for July 2024. Okay. Gemini. How are y'all? Oh my goodness, what a month. This is gonna be a big month. I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. Really offers the best overview, in my opinion. The full picture here. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Gemini, you know I love y'all. Thanks so much for being here. And then again, after your spread, I break it down week by week. Well, let's see what's going on with you. Oh my goodness, you are... yeah, big old change happening. Big old change. You got a big month of change, okay? You have an absolutely big month of change. It could be a one where the biggest message coming through is just don't fight this transformation that's happening. Don't fight it. It seems like there could be something enormous happening for you. And it's going to be really big. All right, let's get started. You got the 6 of Cups. I love this. Moving into July with the 6 of Cups. Absolutely amazing. So this is, you know, letting your hair down. This is driving down the PCH with, you know, in your convertible, your wind blowing in your dog's hair. This is that feel good energy. Okay, this is a feeling of like feeling free. Feel, you know, like your inner child is what we say when this card comes up. All right, you see the 2 children here. Tapping into your inner child. Think about children. They don't have any stress. They don't have, I mean, they have that innocence about them, but this is so much kindness. This is a lot of harmonizing with the 6 here. All right, so absolutely love this for you. The Cup's all about emotions and love, and you know, this is the biggest house in tarot too, so a lot of protection energy, a lot of comfort here. So you're moving into this month feeling that energy and have nostalgic moments. Let that inspire you too. All right, nostalgia is proven to, you know, improve well-being, mental health, all of that, right? Think about the time when you were, you know, went to prom and y'all were dancing to, you know, LL Cool J, or, you know, I don't know, Weezer's first album in the garage, whatever it is, y'all were with your friends having fun, you're on your you know, Blackberries, whatever it is. Anyway, boom, Ace of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. Hello. So what I said earlier, there's got to be big change. What I said earlier, you got a new moon in your 2nd house of money, right? Income, salary, this is really big. But then you've also got that full moon in Capricorn in your 8th house, money. There is changes happening, but here's what I really love is that this is the biggest pentacle in the deck. Okay. So yeah, money, wealth, something big, this new path opening up for you. You even see the golden pathway here. Now this pathway, unlike other pathways in tarot, it's not crooked. It's not going like that. Straightforward. You see the archway here? It's a gateway. You're moving into, this is new beginnings, new cycles, new opportunity coming through with a hand of spirit. All right. Pentacles, money, wealth. Remember, pentacles are your physical realities. There could be something new happening in your physical world as well. Something really exciting and something big. Ace of Pentacles in the heart of your spread in a monthly forecast. This is really, really big, really special. All right. And remember that if you are not here for money at all, if you are Killian Murphy, I don't know why I'm thinking about him, but he is a Gemini. I think I brought him up in your last reading. Yeah. Then and usually you got enough money. You don't care about money. You don't care about money. You're like, Jimmy, tell me something else. Remember what I said. It's like your physical reality as well, but also that self-worth, self-confidence. Like this is going to be big. This is going to be big. Now, you do have the Nine of Swords. All right. You have the Nine of Swords in your challenge area. Very interesting because this card is actually attributed to Mars and Gemini. Remember, it is fiery energy. Mars being in your sign. All right. Mars. Whew, very, very fiery. Mars being the ruler for, Aries, fire sign being in your sign. Remember what I said when fire and oxygen get together. So there could be some things that are just happening really, really, really fast. All right. So don't, you may even like the fact that Mercury's going to be in Leo, Venus is going to be Leo, all in your third house, just processing things. So really take that time things are going to be fast for you this month. Okay. Things are going to be happening really fast. So if you feel that, don't overanalyze things. Don't overanalyze things. Go with the flow. All right. Go with the flow. Anytime you need to slow down, tap into your intuition. Don't go up here. Tap into your intuition because that's going to serve everything else. Right. So this is very interesting because another thing that's happening is there may be someone. It could be you. It could be someone in your life where you like maybe didn't see eye to eye. Maybe it could have been one of these oppositions that happened this month. And remember, we'll break it down week by week. But there could be, a little bit of a tiff. There could be a little bit of tiff. So if there is something like that, if someone makes you feel a certain way, don't let them. You've got this confidence. You've got Mars in your sign. You can take this action. You got all. Don't let anyone make you feel a way that you do not want to feel. All right. And, but if you're going to converse, do it diplomatically. There is a lot of, again, high energy this month. All right. Now I say that because you got the Seven of Wands, but you also got the Death card in the Rudier spread. So yeah, big change this month. All right. Don't resist this change. All right. Don't resist this transformation that you're about to have. This really big transformation. Even like your entire daily life could be changing. All right. In fact, you did get these two Scorpio cards, right? You got Sun and Scorpio. You got Death card attributed to Scorpio. Scorpio rules your sixth house of everyday activities. It's also work related matters. There could be some really big changes with work because you got the Seven of Wands and your crown. All right. So very interesting here. Very interesting. Wands are, your passions, ambitions, a lot of creative energy as well, but it's also like work related, enterprise, career. But you can see that this is you standing your ground. He's drawn a line in the sand. This is all about valor, and valor has stood the test of time. All right. You take it, you break it down to its etymological root. We're going to valor. All right. It's actually valor, self-worth, self-value. What did I say earlier? Okay. So there could be even some people on the offense because you're getting all this great stuff happening for you on the offense where it really could be that you feel like you might have to defend yourself a little bit. But again, do everything like in a diplomatic way. This like Mars moving to your sign is going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big deal. But you see, there's so many other things happening this month and a lot of things, even in the beginning of the month with all those great Saturn aspects, like there really could be this ascension in career. There could be a lot of movement there, something with long-term energy to it. Again, if you're not here for career, whatever you want to be known for, right? What you want to be known for. Now, Seven of Wands, again, remember, this is just being, there is a sense of like protective energy too. You got the Six of Cups here. This is all about this transformational process, all right? Death is one of the best cards in the deck. And a lot of you are going to feel it this month, like big change, this major arcana here. There's this big change energy. All right. Now you do have the Five of Swords in your future. So again, there is going to be something that may test your self-worth, self-value. That is a big thing coming up in your spread. So hold on to that energy, that really high frequency of all the wonderful things happening for you. All right. Now this card is, at the end of the day, this card is about self-respect. It is about self-dignity. It's asking yourself, is this worth it? Can I drop the swords like everyone else has? But again, looking at your spread, it really could be someone else. It really could be someone else that may, be a little bit jealous of you. And we'll talk about that later. There are some aspects this month where jealousy could be, really heightened here. But this could even test your spirituality, the way that you see things. All right. So it might just be like you being in your head a lot. But anything you do this month, do it with grace, do it diplomatically. It's got to be your month. All right. You've got a lot happening for you. You got changes happening. I'll even clarify that one for you. Yeah. You put those swords down, then you're going to be gravy. All right. Do people still say that? Anyway, you're going to be gravy. You got the 10 of Cups. Okay. You put those swords down. And if people are on the offense, if you're Gemini, you can talk your way out of anything. You can command rooms. You got this. Okay. You got the 10 of Cups as well. All right. This is happy everything. This is happy everything. This is happiness, joy. This is you radiating all this like insanely amazing energy. Enlightenment is what this card is. You see the happy couple, the happy kids, happy family, these kids. Remember, you started off with kids, that inner child. You got it here too. Look at them. No care in the world. This is happiness, freedom. This is innocence. This is you're absolutely good. All right. You're absolutely good. This is total enjoyment. You're great. Remember, cups are emotions, it's feelings, it's love, and even relationships is wonderment, it's intuition. You're absolutely great. Just remember what I said about those swords. Now, let's get to your stuff. And you could have, remember, you got Mercury in Leo. You could have like a sharp tongue because you're sharp-minded. Swords are sharp. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But again, it really, look at what's happening here. It really could be someone else that's like, to you. So you could just be cool. Just stand there akimbo, smile, and grin and bear it. Let karma work its magic. You'll be fine. Gemini, if you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, all that fun stuff. I love you, Team Gemini. All right, let's see. Yeah, you're good. You're absolutely good. Things are changing for you. You're changing on this big spiritual level. You're going to be fine. Just drop the swords, all right? And the wands. You got the Chariot. This is really amazing. So Chariot is actually attributed to Cancer. So remember, the first half of the month, we still have all that energy in Cancer, and then also the new moon in Cancer. So that willpower moving forward. This is like long hair, no care, full stop. This is like anything that's really, been challenging for me in the past. Bye-bye. I've got all this confidence. Hello. Confidence here to go after his dreams. All right. Go after his hopes and wishes and dreams. You even see the stars right here, right? Referencing the star card in his canopy, that willpower, that magic you see. And he's holding the magician's baton from the card. I mean, this is you just continue to move forward. Go after everything. And I said, like, this month, do it this month. Now, 3 of Pentacles. All right. Absolutely love this. In your external factors area, it looks like there is something new coming through. You may be starting a new project. You may be starting a new career. You may be starting your own business. You may be doing something, partnering with other people. All right. This is a card of teamwork. Teamwork bringing success. Okay. So it's working with others. So there's definitely y'all working with others. For something big. It could be a project. Remember, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Heart here spread. This is huge. This is really big. All right. 3, by the way, is like the birth of new things. It's creation. There's something happening in this growth, advancement, development as well. So you've got a lot to look forward to. You've also got the 5 of Wands. Yeah. So remember what I said about the Chariot. Remember what I said about the 5 of Swords. Same thing here with the 5 of Wands. Okay. Now where it falls in your stuff, it's just saying you're like, no more like noise, no more noise. It's just like, I just want to move forward. I'm not going to let any of that distract me now. All right. 5 is challenge card. Okay. But the 5 of Wands is the least challenging of the challenge cards. You see, it's just kids. It's just kids swinging their wands in the air. Now, with some of these aspects this month, yeah, there's going to be some egos at play. This is a card of egos too. All right. So remember, it's, where it falls in your stuff. It's just saying, basically, everything that you've gone through, and y'all have gone through a lot. All right. So everything that you've gone through, it's like July is a month where you're like, okay, like this is just so not worth my time anymore. All right. So not worth my time. I'm rising up and I'm moving past all this noise. All right. There's also some competitive energy. Remember, Mars is very active this month. This card has some competition too. It's almost like friendly competition that's coming up for me. There could be something that, but remember, with the fact that you do have the 5 of Swords in your future, as long as it's not something that's like you're really getting into someone, do you need that energy, right? You don't. because look at what's on the other side. And then lastly, you got the Hanged Man. All right, you got the Hanged Man in your final outcome. You're good. You're absolutely good. You're amazing. This is you having this big spiritual transformation. This is you surrendering things like the Hanged Man. All right, you see the big halo around his head, smile on his face. The Hanged Man comes right before the Death card. All right, you got the Hanged Man in your final outcome. This is making that surrender so you can move into this transformation, surrendering the things that no longer serve you well. I've been talking about this for weeks. All right, this is that month with Saturn retrograde, Neptune retrograde. It's the full moon in Capricorn. Okay, making that big surrender. Remember, that full moon in Capricorn is going to be big for you. It's your 8th house, death and rebirth. All right. You got a year and a year. I mean, you're good. You're absolutely good. Let's break it down too. Let's break it down. Gemini. Okay. So the first week of July, July 2nd. Yeah. We talked about this. We got Mercury trining Neptune, very great creative energy. A lot of like big light bulb moments you could have. We have Venus trining Saturn. This is the beginning of something that you could be committing to, making a commitment to, something that's really, really nice, really special. Could be something career related for y'all. All right. And then you've got Neptune going retrograde. We'll talk more about that later, but I did one of your past readings. I really talked about this. Neptune at 29 degrees before it goes retrograde, and Neptune's going to be retrograde now with Saturn. All right. So the two planets that are in your 10th house of career. So you really, it's basically just like having this reality check, right? And then making that surrender. And then you have Mercury moving into Leo again, very flamboyant energy, not holding back, just being very expressive. All right. Very playful, very ambitious. And then on July 3rd, Mercury opposite Pluto. So keep this one in mind. Keep this one in mind because this is one where it's, it is very Five of Wands energy, that competitive. It's kind of like competitive energy. Remember, Mercury's in Leo at this point. Pluto's in Aquarius, two fixed signs. All right. So you got to have a little bit of like wiggle room. You got to have a little bit of compromise. Now, one thing about this day, remember when I was talking about jealousy, there could be something here. There could be something here that you hear. Something could be jealous. Someone could be jealous of you about something. And it is a day where it's Mercury and Pluto, Mercury opposite Pluto. So this is also a day where secrets could come out. You could hear secrets, all right? You could even be you telling secrets as well. Because remember, these aspects are for the collective. So just remember just to be, really cool this day. Just be cool, be you, and you'll be fine. Be you and you'll be fine. And just let karma work its magic and always be graceful in these situations with these oppositions. Now, on July 5th, we have that wonderful new moon in Cancer. Saturn, very harmonious. You got Mars sextiling Saturn as well. The two malefic planets working in your favor. This is going to be really, really, really nice. Opening doors for you. I love this. Mars is actually really great with the Sun and Venus here. I mean, really do set intentions, take action. Remember, this new moon in Cancer is in your second house of self-worth, self-value, but also money, salary, income. Anyway, let's see what's going on for you, Gemini, for the first week of July. You got this. You're amazing. You got this. You got the 6 of Wands. Okay. You got the 6 of Wands. So remember, with the 5 of Wands energy, let that go. Not worth your time. Let that go. Anything, even if there's stuff up here, let it go. Have that surrender because hello, this is everything that I said earlier. This is public recognition. This is honors. This is achievements. This is fame right here. This is you being celebrated. This is you rising above. This is eminence. All right. So really, really big week for you. All right. As you kick off the first week, especially with that new moon. All right. What's really interesting about this card is actually attributed to Jupiter and Leo. Remember, you got Mercury moving into Leo. And then next week, Venus moving into Leo. That's your third house of communication. And so there really could be something communicated around that time. But even still, this is just, again, being recognized and getting something, getting recognized, a big achievement coming through. Now, second week of July, you have Venus is actually very active this week. Okay, it's very like nirvanic. July 8th, you have Venus sextiling Uranus. So this is where you could have some kind of really nice breakthrough in terms of work or relationships or love or even money. Remember, Venus is also money. Okay, so and at this point, Venus is still in Cancer. Remember that in your second house of money. So I really, really, really like this. Then you have on the 10th, July 10th, the Sun trining Saturn. We talked about this. This is when there could be something really solidifying at this point. There could be some big commitment that's happening. And then on July 11th, Venus trining Neptune. I love this aspect. I love this aspect just so much. It's a trine. It's Venus trining Neptune. So there could be something really beautiful here regarding the arts, creativity, compassion, but also something career related for y'all too. Something career related here. But there is definitely something romantic about this day. It is a great day to even daydream, right? I always say that. I say that. It's better to daydream than not dream at all, right? And then you have Venus moving into Leo that same day. This is that big, bold, a lot of passion, Venus being in Leo, a lot of loyalty energy here. That may be something that's really big and important for you this month while Venus is in Leo for the entire month. But you're definitely going to be commanding. There's a lot of like admiration with Venus in Leo. Really, really, again, just hearts of fire, especially with Venus. So Venus being love, relationships, money, beauty. There's so much happening here. And then on the 12th is when we have Venus opposite Pluto. So there is something here, Pluto being the ruler of Scorpio. There is something here where it's an opposition. So, and it's Venus and Pluto. So something with romance and sex. There could be some not seeing eye to eye. There could be something around money as well. Not seeing eye to eye with money as well. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But there really, really could be something travel related here where there could be something where it's almost like you may be planning a trip and you decide someplace, but then this is the day you're like, why did I think that? I don't want that. But just remember, it may be a bigger thing with the fact that it's Pluto, death and rebirth. All right, so some big shift happening around this time. So just know that, and this is what I was talking about, like that jealous energy. There could be something here where someone's like jealous of you about something. Just remember, be cool, be diplomatic. You're gonna be fine. All right. Let's see what's going on for you the week that Venus is very active, Gemini. All right. So this is the second week. Let's see what's going on for you for the second week of June, July. You're good. You're absolutely good. You just got the sun. Listen, like you're going to be in your comfort zone this month. It's going to feel really good. I love this for you. You got the sun. You got the sun. I mean, you've got, you're good. You're good. You're absolutely good. The sun is, abundance, opportunity, optimism. All right. This is like high frequency energy. You even see the frequency coming from the rays, inside the rays of the sun. This is victory. This is a lot of freeness and freedom. You're getting a lot of that here with, the kid, the wisdom child. Just feeling free. I love that for you, especially because remember, once Mars leaves Taurus, you're scot-free. Remember, Taurus rules your 12th house, and you've had so much happening in Taurus in your 12th house, and I've explained this for y'all. It's kind of it's like a funny energy for Geminis. And so Mars is officially leaving Taurus. Anyway, okay, so, and Jupiter's out of Taurus. Jupiter's in your side. You got Jupiter in your side for an entire year. Let's get to the third week. July 15th, all right? Wow. Okay, so this is when Mars conjuncts Uranus, all right? So this is a big day. This is a really big day, but and it could go either way. It's so powerful. Conjunctions are very powerful. They have that charge about them. But remember, both Mars and Uranus and Taurus at this point. So that is your 12th house. So there could be something on a subconscious level for you, something surprising, some breakthrough that you have. Remember, Uranus is all about freedom. You're getting a lot of that here. All right. So, and then on the 18th, I really love this Sun sextile Uranus. This is, again, like supporting some breakthrough here. On the 20th, July 20th, we have Mars sextiling Neptune. Really, it's that hero energy I was talking about. A lot of compassion here. And then Mars moving into your sign. Obviously, we'll go deeper into this when we get to that week. But you see, the day after, we have that full moon in Capricorn. All right. So Venus is sextiling Jupiter this day. Sun's trining Neptune this day. There's a lot of stuff happening this day. All right. A lot of stuff happening this day. Mars trining Pluto is the biggest thing of all. Remember, take action. This is empowerment energy. This is a lot of courage. This is you having courage, that confidence, big picture energy. It could be very spiritual for you too. All right. So let's see what's going on for you for the third week of July. You got the 8 of Pentacles. Really, really nice, especially because we're, after obviously, Leo season, we move into Virgo season. This card is attributed to Sun in Virgo. All right. So really, really, and then remember, Mercury's moving into Virgo next week, but this is just laser focused. You going after the things that you want, like nothing distracting you. You see him laser focused. He's removed himself from the village. Okay. And this is definitely like that, in the zone energy, like in it to win it. I love this for you. This is absolutely amazing. There could be some home stuff too. Virgo does rule your 4th house. So home, real estate, family, children, there's something there, but there's definitely work, money related as well, with it being, the 8 of Pentacles coming after the Sun. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. All right. With the 6 of Wands as well. It just seems like there's something happening where you're getting recognized, you're getting something that you want. It's going to be big. It's going to be enormous. And it's just like, you're just so sad. It's like whistle while you work energy. Okay. Now the last week of July 22nd, the Sun officially moves into Leo, right? So like I said, this is fun. It's wild. It's fun. It's just fun. It's just, you getting a lot of attention, you feeling very powerful in the way that you communicate. Wouldn't be surprised if y'all do some travel, but you just being very magnetic now. All right. Remember, Sun opposite Pluto that day though. All right. So this is like a little bit of a squeeze where I don't want you to be hard on yourself. All right. Now on July 25th, we got the Sun sextiling Mars. All right. This is again, a lot of really great action for you. All right. Sun, sextiling Mars. I love this. Remember, Sun is in Leo in your 3rd house. You are the native ruler of the 3rd house. And then Mars in your sign at this point. So take that action again. Really, really just strong energy. And then you have Mercury moving into Virgo. This is, again, a lot of that diligent energy, working toward your goals, being very analytically driven and organized, but also just even like service to others it may be a big thing for you. But anyway, let's see what's going on for you for the last week of July. Oh my gosh. I mean, I feel like you just like won something. That's how this feels. You got the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Your life is changing. You know that. This is a month. Your life is changing. You got the Wheel of Fortune attributed to Jupiter. Jupiter being in your sign. All right. Jupiter, the planet of good luck, good fortune, prosperity, expansion, profit, wisdom. Absolutely amazing. You got a 10 here. Wheel of Fortune is 10 when 0 equals 1. New beginning. This is faith. This is faith. Having faith in yourself. Having faith in the universe. This is new paths opening up for you. All right. This is absolutely amazing. And this stability that I was talking about, like Saturn is like bringing this stability. Saturn is really good this month. And then you see the 4 fixed signs on the corners of the wheel here, that stability energy there. It's that core. It's like that glue. But anyway, you're good. You're absolutely good. I mean, I don't even know what to you're good. I mean, you have the Chariot, you have the Death card, you have the 10 of Cups, you have the Hanged Man, you have the Ace of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. And then look at this, like 6 of Wands. You got the Sun, you got the Wheel of Fortune. You're absolutely good. Remember, just don't put your swords down. You'll be fine. All right. So Gemini, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, I'm losing my voice at this point. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what's happening for y'all. Let me know what y'all did during the new moon in your sign. There's stuff happening for you. There's stuff happening for you. I'm very excited for you, Gemini. Y'all are amazing. I'll see you next week. Okay. Bye-bye.